Alright, what's up? Kenshato here. Just commentating over some Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Was doing some PvP matches here, and just kind of getting back into the swing of things, making the video. So I was trying to do something quick. This is a PS4 gameplay, and it's recorded from the PS4 because I have an Elgato, but it I don't know, the software isn't as, I don't know, it's not quite as, it's not working out the way I would like, which I'm surprised by considering my laptop is more than strong enough to run it, but you know, whatever, we'll see what happens. I'll keep working on it. But anyways, wanted to kind of commentate some of these matches and such, and just kind of go what my thought process was when I was playing. So there's multiple different matches here that I'm going to be speaking about. Here we got, I hopped into a 2v2 match, and I was playing with a random on my team, and as you note, he's down there dead, and I hadn't even noticed this. I didn't notice that I was fighting one person. I mean, I was fighting two people now by myself. Because I started off fighting the one guy, and then next thing you know, he's trying to do his, you know, little Beerus, I don't even know what it's called, ultimate, and the next thing you know, I see a second one coming. I look down, notice my teammate's dead. I'm like, wow, you lasted all of 10 seconds. And I'm like trying to get the other guy, and he's running from me, as you saw in the beginning. So at this point, it's 2v1. They're both just spamming these moves. They're just spamming, and I'm trying to dodge. I got a pretty good amount of health, but I couldn't get them because they would run away while the other one charged up, and then they would do their ultimate. And so here I'm trying to spam the death ball myself so I can, like, you know, hopefully at least get one of them down. And right here, I almost get him down, and that fucking spirit bomb, that's the super, you know, not super spirit bomb, but the super move spirit bomb. So it's not the one where he collects all the energy and throws the huge ball. It's the one where he just collects it in his hand and then throws it, the original spirit bomb. So obviously I lost. I'm like, what the hell? Okay, now I see how these guys are playing, you know, and I'm like, and they're purposely picking this world tournament stage because it's too small for you to run around. So it's like they just, you see those big ass balls take up, yes, I'm quite aware of what I just said. They take up the huge amount of space, and then they're just throwing them. So it's like, you know, you're trying to dodge two of them, and they track you. Fortunately, they don't track you as much as the death ball or the super vanishing ball, but they do track. So, you know, and at that time, they're over there charging up their key to do more of them. You know, thankfully, I don't think they were Super Saiyan, or at least if they were, they didn't pop it enough to spam the move continuously. So at this point, I'm like, okay, you know what? I know how they're playing now. I'm gonna come back in here, and I didn't even notice that my teammate was so weak. I didn't notice it. Like here, you'll see he goes down in the first like 10 seconds, and it's funny because after this match, he turns his mic on and says, "Well, can I get a revive, man? Like, come on." And I'm thinking, one, how the hell am I gonna revive you if they're over here spamming? Two, you're too weak to even be useful. So at this point, I'm better off 2v1 of them and just trying to kill one of them very quickly. So I'm trying to focus them down. I'm putting damage on, what is that, Cack the Hacker. And of course, he's just bursting away from me. And at this point, they're like, okay, this guy Happy Mojo is the weak link. We're just going to spam his ass. And as you see, that's exactly what they did. He ate two balls to the face, pun intended. And now I'm like, okay, we're back to 2v1. Now I'm like, okay, you know, my combo, it doesn't work quite as well here because as you see, for me to do it, it takes me too long to get off that big bang, and then the partner is just hitting me in the back. So don't ask me why I was arrogant and didn't just use healing items. And personally, I don't like using the healing items in PvP. I feel like it's cheap, and I will use one if I see my opponent do so, but usually if I'm 2v1, look, so be it. I'm like, at this point, I'm 2v1ing because my teammate just sucked. You know, but I really should have since they were spamming. But, you know, let's get past that. At this point, I'm just trying to get one of them down. You know, I'm like, okay, death ball, great tracking. As you see, it hits him. And then before I could even get over there to do more damage, I'm getting hit in the back by his teammate. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to pit myself over there with my super vanishing teleport ball. He uses his thing, understandably. And he uses evasive move, which is, I believe, vanishing guard. That's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's move. And it just makes you immune to all damage. So I got beat. It was just a little too much for me to handle, trying to take all that stuff on. You know, unfortunately, that's how this game is played by quite a bit of people. You get them spamming a bunch of moves or using things. I mean, I'm not trying to fault or insult them. As you know, that's the game's mechanics. That's the way it is. So, I mean, there really wasn't much to say there. It wasn't much to show off. I got beat, And the guy now has his mic on. He's saying, yeah, pick me up on blah, blah, blah. And I just hit no, and I left the lobby. Because, fuck you for being so weak. Why are people level 20 trying to hop into PvP? Like, come on, son. All right, now here we're starting up a next match. These two douchebags thought, yeah, we're going to be Android 17 and 18. We're going to own people. Now, this time I do get 2v1, but things do not go in their favor. Let's take a look. Okay, I do my usual. I start off with Godbreaker. That's a counter move that'll counter strike moves, and then it'll hit with a key blast. And my key is, I want to say it's in the 80s or something like that. My key blast attack. So I do pretty damn good damage. He grabs me here. I noticed he was focusing on that a lot because I countered him. And then here I'm trying to get off my gravity impact, which that is Cell's move. I got it from him from being, he was my mentor. And when you hit somebody with that, it knocks them like crazy far back, as well as like they can't recover from it for quite some time. So that's why you see me do the Big Bang as a follow-up. Because normally that move is like really hard to hit people with, but you do it after gravity impact, and you're set. There, I grab him because I got tired of him trying to grab me. Get into a low clash here. And I'm trying to hit him with my Cell move because now I see that my teammate has gone down again, and I'm facing a 2v1 situation. But clearly, these guys weren't too bad. I got fortunate, and I hit both of them with my gravity impact, and then I threw my Big Bang, and then that killed 17. That killed 17. And now here, I got 18 down, and I'm like trying to put pressure on her because I'm like, she's going to pop a healing item. I know she is. And then I'm sitting there trying to focus her. She does her Destructo Disc. I was in the middle of my Blaster Shell, which I got from Brawley's. That's Brawley's move. Then I see him trying to revive her teammate. I'm like, oh, no. Because even if you get him up, y'all both going to eat this death ball. So I played that one pretty well. Beat him pretty convincingly. As usual, my teammate was a piece of nothing. I don't know what level he was. I never used my my little scouter thing because you can pull up like a hit left on the D-pad and you can actually see the person's level, their health and such. I never do that because I'm usually doing something else in the beginning, trying to get ready for something. So, but I decided to stay in the lobby, I think, for a second, and then as you see, I was kicked because, well, boo-hoo, you beat us, get out the lobby. That happens a lot, man. You find yourself getting kicked or disconnected. Okay, now we're in the next match. I started up my own endless battle here where you fight 1v1s, but it's in like a lobby, so, it rotates and such. So, all right, here I'm fighting this guy. He's trying to hit me with Key Blast. I'm like, no. So I try to rush in on him. Now, I have no attacks in basic. I have no points in basic attack, and I'm even negative in it because my costume takes away points from basic attack. So I really can't get in there and mix it up. I'm just trying to close the distance so I can get off a combo into my gravity impact. And he's just sitting back, so I'm like, okay, well, eat this death ball. I get some immunity. I get to put pressure on you and then run up on you, which is what I do. Somehow he gets a hit off to give us a clash. He goes back into his thing. I try to hit him with the gravity impact, doesn't work. So we're back to the same old stuff. That you see this a lot in PvP, man. Okay, now I finally get a death ball. And I'm trying to put some pressure on him, and he goes Super Saiyan. So I'm like, okay, I'm expecting the spam. And there it is. So I counter his death ball with my death ball because I have invincibility, but he counters my death ball with his death ball that I countered his death ball previously. And now at this point, it's just spam fest. It's about dodging. I'm trying to get hits in between the death balls. Yes, pun intended. In between the death balls so I can maybe put some damage on him, force him to vanish. But yeah, good luck. Death ball and super vanishing ball. And I think it'll be in another video I make where this other guy used the android moves, which is freaking crazy as hell to dodge. But yeah, so I counted him finally, and now he's out of Super Saiyan, so he can't. No, not just yet. He will be though. I'm pretty sure. And I'm taking death balls to the face. And now he's out of Super Saiyan. I'm like, okay, you can't go anywhere at this point. Just got to run up on you, put some damage, get my gravity impact off, and that's the end of this. But as you see, people still move pretty quickly, moving side to side, even without stamina or boosting. And then he runs into my death ball. But anyway, that's it for this first little set of videos. I'll try to get some more up and such. Hopefully get this Elgato working a little better. But for now, I guess use the PS4 game capture. But anyway, there were some matches against some scrubs, but I'm not the best. So. But anyway, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching.